Knicks versus Pacers. Say right. I don't know. I don't know if the Knicks go win in 5 or 6. That's I don't know. Uh, what you think when first time you just noticed now that you noticed the matchup? What do you think? Because I got the Knicks in 5 or 6, bro.
If Siakam and Turner continues to have the play they have, and Haliburton has a better series in round one, this series is actually gonna be closer than people think it is. Because with Obi Toppin and McConnell scoring off the bench, those two guys alone can outscore other teams' benches. And I think that's like people think like, oh man, they don't got a great bench. All you need is like when you got two guys who can give you 20 points off the bench a piece at any moment, it's like, do I really need a lot of guys off my like?
The bit it should be an 8-man rotation. I think that's what Orlando is going through now. We gonna get to them later, but
They
just
still
playing.
trying to run a season rotation versus running a playoff
Yes,
rotation.
yes. Bro. In game 2, Orlando played 11 people. Right? It's like, come on now.
I think that
You
was
gotta.
just showing. I think that was also just showing how new they were.
Mhm. But the thing with Rick Carlisle, bringing it back to the Pacers had. I think they had the highest scoring bench, but that's cool to a certain extent. When you get into the deeper rounds and you looking at it, the Knicks, how many minutes is them dudes playing? You playing 50 minutes of Jalen Brunson, you think you gonna get away with playing 30 minutes of Haliburton? You know what I'm saying? That's gonna start
Now,
becoming
Halliburton been some games he
not
played
I'm,
some
I'm
40
not I'm not
minutes.
really saying 30 minutes, but you get what I'm saying. Like you can't be like, okay, gotta get TJ McConnell these minutes. You gonna have to play who's ever being the best guard. You get what I'm saying? So it's somebody gonna have to sit down. And I'm just saying, of course it should be Halliburton to play. But my thing is, the deeper you get into the playoffs, the shorter this rotation got to get because it's a reason why these dudes are starting and why these dudes coming off the bench. So I I don't know how much the bench gonna be a factor in this series, bro. Because at the end of the day, you got to stop Jalen Brunson and who you think can do that on the basis. You gonna put Neesmith on him?
That's probably who they're gonna go with.
I can't be biased. It sounds crazy. I got Denver in 6, Knicks in 5. We'll get to that Denver versus Minnesota. We'll get to Denver versus Minnesota. Ray, keep the buck though. Was you impressed with the Pacers beating the Milwaukee Bucks? Just keep it a buck. I just want to get your honest opinion. We ain't gonna spend too much on that because that was a weird series.
Uh, I don't think nobody will be impressed by it. It's just kind of like last year when the only reason why we kind of just forgot about uh, that with the Heat and the Bucks last year is because the Heat ended up going to the finals. But if the Heat would have got knocked out the very next round, we'd be like, man, see, I told you I wasn't even that impressed. So it depends on how they going forward. But based off just that first round, no, I don't think nobody was. I mean, Dame missed what he got hurt in the middle of one of those games, and he missed the
Mm-hmm.
very next game,
Mm-hmm.
and
It
he
should have been a
came
five
back
game
trying to.
series, right?
To be honest, if I'm Dame, I would do what Giannis did. I would just sat out. I'm like, bro, you came
Yeah.
back. You could clearly see that like he out there just jogging down the court, kind of
Nope, I
just
ain't trying to hear
playing.
that. He had a good first quarter and he was taking all them damn shots. He was all right.
Man, like you say, man. Uh, just because you playing good, don't mean you ain't good. Uh, but I'm not impressed by it because, like you said, they should have got him out of there faster. Um, they let Chris Middleton have a vintage Middleton moment.
He almost did it twice. He almost did it
Yeah,
twice. You can't. The only thing, because getting back to the Knicks versus Pacers, They don't have.
Giannis and Dame got them an excuse this year.
Oh yeah. Giannis and Dame got them an excuse here. Just because Giannis didn't play, he didn't play a single game. So it is what it is. And then Dame missed the game. But with the
What do you
Pacers,
think? What do you think Adrian Griffin is saying right now?
I could have did
You think
that.
it's karma for that?
Adrian Griffin somewhere saying, "Man, I could have did that."
I'm saying, do you think this is some type of karma for how the Bucks did him?
I say I ain't gonna say I it's more common for Giannis because I felt like Giannis was the wrong one in this whole situation. I hardly doubt that Dame could care less if it was Adrian Griffin or Doc. Maybe
Do
Bobby
you think
Portis.
Dame would have had that much pull? This is his first year with
And
them.
that's what I'm saying. Look, who's the only one that didn't get the suit up? And who done went out in the first round? Whose team that went out back-to-back first round? It's Giannis. You lost 2 years of your prom. So me personally, you could say the Bucks, but I'm saying Giannis got his karma, bro. Yes, and that was a good question. Yeah, Giannis got his karma. I thought he was wrong, even not want Adrian Griffin, because I don't think Adrian Griffin ain't great of a coach. And I did see Doc make some changes. I can't cap. I see Doc make some changes, especially defensively. But the way they treated Adrian Griffin visibly, we seen the disrespect. We seen him damn near shoo him off and not treat him. You know what I'm saying? He ain't treat Adrian Griffin like a man from what I've seen. So that's where the karma come in. Not that you wanted him gone, but just how you treated him.
I'm gonna say the first game after he got fired, that first game they had with Doc, the whole team on the court dancing and stuff. I'm like, bro, y'all wasn't acting like this when Adrian was here. It's like they was dancing like, yeah, we got a whole new coach now. We got rid of that old problem. Like, bro, it was just I don't know.
Adrian Griffin somewhere saying, I need another bleeping job because he ain't deserve that firing at all. I ain't gonna say he ain't deserve it at all. And see, that's my thing. Two things can be true. I think Adrian Griffin did. He was kind of lost in the sauce. Like he the type that you would want to give him the Hornets job, where it's like, say, dog, we finna grow together. We got years. You know what I'm saying? Because I think he ain't no terrible basketball mind or nothing like that. He just got it's growing pains. His first year,
So
he got
your first year as a head coach, you coaching 2 superstar caliber players. That's
NBA 75 guys.
that ain't for the weak hearted. Adrian, nah.
Stop it. But okay. So predictions: Knicks versus Pacers. Who you got? In how many games? I told you. I'm gonna go and say it. I say Knicks in. I ain't gonna be disrespectful to Rick Carlisle. That's why I'm not gonna disrespect. Knicks in 6.
I say Knicks in 6.
Because RC said Knicks in 5. So okay. Chris jumping out there. Pacers in 6. What have you seen? What have you seen to say that?
He don't like the Knicks, man.
He don't like Jalen Brunson because through no fault of Jalen Brunson's own, we got rid of him for nothing because Mark Cuban don't re-sign players after they rookie contracts over for no reason. Whatever.
He
That's
did it to
neither
Devin Harris, man. It was bound to happen again.
Found some shit I love to do, so I can live comfortable. Searching for a peace of mind, need that when it's time to rhyme. Perfect in every line, any chance I get, and I know it takes time, but I would never quit.